Hello everyone, I'm Agata Sandrone. In collaboration with Silvana Restivo, we welcome you to this reportage. Here we collect some memories, curiosities of ancient traditions, and what belonged to the culture of the past. Today, we show you objects that our grandparents and great-grandparents used to warm themselves. I enter into the character by representing a grandmother of the past, by putting on the shawl and sitting next to this object called cunchiera, where inside there was placed the conga with the embers. The spoon was used to move the embers, while umascaloro was used to stoke the embers. Above a cunchiera rested ucirco, which was used not to let the children touch the embers, but above all to dry the guaciate, the diapers that they used to put on the children. In the evening, the family gathered around a braziera, that is the brazier, and they told each other stories, or how the day turned out.
Chiamato ucirco. Veniva usato specialmente innanzitutto per non fare bruciare i bambini, a far avvicinarla alla morte alla fiamma, ma serviva per asciugare anche la biancheria. E vi mostro alcuni oggetti che venivano usati appunto per scaldare.
Now let me show you some objects. These are the old hot water bags in metal, while the others are ceramic and warmers that were used by putting inside hot water. This is another brazier resting on top of utrispiti, that is a wrought iron easels. Also, the charcoal iron was used to heat the clothes that were then placed on the cold and sore part of the body. Let's move on to the bed warmer. This metal container with a wooden handle was passed in the sheets and blankets to warm them.
Mentre questo curioso oggetto che ha la forma di uno slittino di legno veniva chiamato, per alcuni veniva chiamato o prete o monaca.
The priest or the nun was a strange wooden object that reminds a bit of the sledding and was used to warm the bed, also absorbing any moisture from the sheets. It was formed by 4 wooden slats and the base covered with sheet metal. The warmer rested with the charcoal still hot. The sheets and blankets were lifted, and the priest or nun with the warmer inside rested on this particular frame. After a while, the blankets were lifted slowly to not disperse the heat. The priest was removed, and we curled up between the sheets, enjoying the warmth that was very different from the frost of the room. It seems that the priest or the nun was so called because, with malicious allusion, it was that thing that heated the bed for the necessary time, but without staying in there to sleep. This is a bed warmer used in the 1950s that replaced embers with electric resistance of 160 volts. Ugravune, carvone, carbone, gabbone, the coal. The main protagonist of the use of these objects was the embers that were obtained with the firing of the coal. The coal, like many other products, was once sold from house to house. The charcoal burner would pass with his load on the cart and abbagnava, that is shouting, "Accattatevi un gravone, come and buy the coal." The coal was sold by weight. It happened that a not very honest dealer weighed the coal to make it weigh much more, and not feeling with a clear conscience, he behaved in an abnormal way for fear of being discovered. This behavior gave rise to the popular phrase, "avere l'ugravone bagnato," that is, when a person has a sense of guilt and behaves like the guilty charcoal burner. The wood coal, or more commonly known as charcoal, is one of the materials most used during Easter time, Easter Monday, Ferragosto, and the various getaway out of town. But who can forget the taste and the scent that was released throughout the room when in the almost extinguished embers, among the ashes, they used to roast the dry chestnuts and the winter's medlars. the winter medlars represented a precious supply of food for the winter. Today is little known and it is a fruit at risk of extinction. Quando vedite i nespoli, piangiti, che sono gli ultimi frutti dell'estate. When you see the medlars, cry, there are the last fruits of summer. The carbonization of wood was a driving economic activity in the Nebrdi territory, Madonie and Iblei. This is also of the fact that in them has always been kept an immense wooded territory and has allowed the birth of activities linked to the wood itself, certainly rich in history and traditions. The charcoal burner lived in the woods in homes he himself built, upagliaro, that is a house made of hay. This type of work did not allow him to move because the process of carbonization of the wood required 24-hour surveillance. The charcoal burner, after having transported the wood near the Ginisate, began the construction of the fusune, preparing the wood so as to build a structure of conical shape. The next step was to cover a fusune with dirt after having prepared a layer of branches to prevent the same to infiltrate inside the charcoal pile. When the construction was completed, it was set on fire through a small slot located at the base of the fusune, called burtedda. Thus began the process of cooking. The slow combustion lasted about a week, depending on the size of the fusune. As the cooking proceeded, this decreased in volume. Once the cooking was finished, the charcoal pile was turned off, with the occlusion of all its openings, and then the dismantling. Then the coal was bagged and transported with mules and carts for commercial purposes. Today, of black men, there are few left in Sicily. They are all located, especially in some areas of the Nebrdi, Mount Soro, Caronia, and Madonie, Castelbuono, Geraci, but also in the Iblei, there is still some old lone wolf. And then on the carbonization of the wood in the respect for ancestral techniques. However, the demand for charcoal is minimal compared to the past. The traditional system of charcoal burners in the open air, therefore, is gradually destined to disappear completely, overwhelming by laws, bans, and costs that make increasingly uneconomic for those who do the job and consequently for the market to which the product is destined. Old tools of the trade: userrone, big manual saw, accetta, the axe, arrunga, billhook, umaglio, very strong shovel, mazze de ferro e cugni, iron clubs and wedges. Nowadays, more modern and comfortable equipment is used, but process is carried out in the same way. But we are witnessing a decline in activity due to the competition of fuels. In the past, charcoal was the basic element for cooking food and for domestic eating. Used by the wealthier classes, it then became commonly used by the popular classes, as well until, with the progress and the advent of technology, the systems of heating and cooking changed. In the early 50s, PB gas arrived, and consequently also the type of fuel. Miniminagli or miniminagli, riddles. The riddle, which in dialect is called miniminaglia, is a game on words, sometimes in verses, formed by equivocal or ambiguous concepts, where the thing to be guessed is hidden. Before the advent of television, in the cold winter days, it was usual in the families to sit down all around the agonga, the brazier, and propose the miniminagli to adults and children, inviting them to find the solution. Virdi nasci, nivru crisci, russu campa, bianco finisci. Cos'è? It means that is born green, it grows black, It lives in red, ends in white. What is it? This is all. I, Agata Sandrone, along with Silvana Restivo, we give you appointment to the next reportage.